Hello, my name is Dinas Mikkel, and if you're seeing this video, it's quite likely that I really like a product of yours that you make, or you're coming across it because you're looking for assistance with improving your user experience and your product's usability. Now, my name is Dinas Mikkel, and now I'm going to kind of read a little bit what I have here. Basically, anything that falls into my hands, I wind up improving. I literally make stuff better all the time. I rent a car, I see how the car lock works, and I go, it would be better if. The adjustment on the steering wheel is clunky. Let's see, the baby buggy that we had. Boy, I used it and I was like, we need better pockets right here. There are other baby buggies that have pockets right there, right? You'd always have to lean down, and the way that the front, there was a single wheel, we had a 3-wheeled baby buggy. The way that front wheel locked was almost unusable. And it was it was a really high quality and expensive baby buggy. I think I went ahead and sent them the suggestions, but there's a real difference between sort of being this annoying customer that's like, hey, you could do this. And there are businesses, and I hope that your business is like this, where you really enjoy getting feedback, and you really want to improve your customer experience with your software, your physical product, whatever it may be, your service. Let's see, I go into the kitchen, I improve stuff. Car design headphones, actually headphones right here. I'm just sort of like, let's see this, right? And one of the things that happens, basically, actually it's not with these, but a lot of times I have these when I'm outside. And I'll have it like this, and I'll be talking to my mom, and this microphone will be going onto my jacket. Well, instead of just this being a little flying thing here, a little flag, there could be a little windscreen that goes down to here, and you just scooch it up if you're ever in the wind, and it comes over the microphone. And it's sort of the same kind of, foam, rubber, plasticky material. You don't use it all the time. But that way, right now, I would have a very clear microphone connection for my voice, and for inside use that'd be fantastic. But when you're outside, even it could be a hard plastic thing that goes this here, and you could just scoot it right up, and it would be this windscreen, and then your mom can hear you better. Would cost pennies more to produce. I can make it, I can design it, I can fix stuff. And I am not sure if I want to go into another example. But this capacity makes me annoying to some, but a gold mine to others. This one actually, oh look, I did this. I sent this to a product. I'm not going to mention it right now out loud. But it's just this fantastic looking product. And I would love to get these products in my hands and help you design a really fantastic user experience with that product. Software, I wind up pushing software to its maximum edge the moment I have it. And I have a WordPress website in front of me, and goodness, would I like to improve how WordPress works, right? One of the main things that WordPress, if anybody has any experience with content management systems, one of the main things that WordPress needs is a flat file for everything that you publish online. It's so rinky-dink and tedious to need to put every tiny little word in. It's so annoying and so time-consuming. But if you if you did what a content management system is really supposed to do, like separating content from presentation, you could stick your content in and then have it presented in various places using kind of a flat file or a database, and then, you know, sort of like almost like a drag and drop type website environment, but your source document would be like a flat file. Oh my goodness. Web designers would save millions of hours, tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions of hours of parents at their children's soccer games instead of parents sitting around, you know, messing around with software that's just unnecessarily time-consuming and inefficient. Let's see. I would love to hear from your organization. We can set up reasonable fees for my services, and basically I'm saying you'll see. You know, you'll be very, very happy if you choose to work with me. I'll deliver clear reports and recommendations. I'll repeat that. I'll deliver clear reports and recommendations and suggestions for improving your product, improving its usability, improving its documentation, improving its design. It comes into my hands and I'm like, I mean, everything from the unboxing experience. It is incredibly interesting how much the unboxing experience impacts your experience with a product. All it needs to be is nice and slick, and then the sort of the sounds, the crispy sounds of maybe peeling off some plastic. It's worth it to think about it. It's worth it to hire me to go through and go, you know what? And see, the thing is, you probably kind of already know, right? You're like, oh, yeah, we were trying to get that one in. But for some of the things, it's like it takes a new user, they call it a fresh pair of eyes, to take the product and go, wait a second, why do I have to click here and then click here and then click here? Why do I even have to do that? Why don't I just fill out the form and click? Why do I need to even have 5 minutes of wasted time because of your inefficiency? I don't like it. I like spending time with my daughter. I like spending time with my family. I want to spend as much time as possible with my mom. She's 80. At the time of recording, she's 80. I want to spend as much time with my mom as possible. And even just these tiny little, you know, nibbles at our time with products that aren't designed as efficiently as possible, that don't really respect our joy, it's annoying. It really is. And the less annoying your product is, the more somebody like me goes, hey, look, it's annoying right here, the better. Because not a lot of people kind of have the courage to really say this, right? I have that courage, and I would love to help you improve your customer experience, your usability, and the amount of and increase the amount of joy that people have when they use your product or service. Improves your customers. Your support calls will drop if you take my advice. Really, I have that right here, and it really does happen. When I created a computer macro orientation method, I taught that at the college level, and I taught it as a consultant. I've taught thousands of people. I've written thousands of pages of technical documentation, and I've taught thousands of people how to use software, from packaged software solutions to custom software solutions. And I've done other kinds of teaching as well. When you think about how the user thinks and allow their will to become a kind of a sentence, and then when they say, I want to format this, you know, I want to format this text. Here, the text bit of software, yeah, is working very well because I go to the format menu item. Okay, format text versus format font, that's a little bit odd, right? It's already weak because why do I need to know what a font is if I don't even, everybody knows what a font is nowadays, right? But if I want to format, what do I want to format the text or do I want to format the font? What's the difference, right? So even now, using a well-established, newest Macintosh operating system on MacBook Pro, it's already weak. I found format, but I have to format the font or format the text. What is the text? What's the difference between font and text? I've got somebody at the door. Just a moment, please. Okay, so please contact me and we can set up an exploratory call to optimize your customer experience with your product or service. Thank you so very much for your time and attention. My name again is Dinas W. Mickle, and I would be honored if you'd hire me to allow me to be of service to you, to your organization, and to your product. I really, truly love efficiency and respecting people's time. And I like that kind of, to be honest with you, sincere love for my fellow humans. I might sound odd, but every minute, every hour, and I'm going to get that there. Oh, look at the world. Every minute and every hour that you can reduce the hassle that modern people need to deal with. From waiting for a half an hour on the technical support line to needing to punch in weird numbers on a bank's online banking support line. It's just so much where even just being the product that honors you and respects your time will fill your customers' hearts with gratitude for just how much you respected them and their time. That's something that if we work together, I will truly help you develop. I very much look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for your time and attention.